What's up, guys, and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. If you're enjoying this series, make sure you leave a like in the video. It'd be greatly appreciated. In the last episode, we are focusing mainly on side quests. So today, I think we're going to get right back into the main storyline of the game, starting out right down here with Professor Weasley. We haven't seen her in quite a while. It'll be good to catch up.
Professor Weasley?
Somewhere away from prying eyes.
I know what this is. I know what this is. Do you guys? Any guesses?
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
So I believe this to maybe be the room of requirements. We'll find out. Oh yeah, dude, it's gotta be. It's gotta be.
Place?
Look at all the clutter.
This is the room of requirement.
There it is.
It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident.
Revelio.
If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment.
Yeah, I wasn't
Now,
even
where
focusing
is
on
Deke?
what we needed.
He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you
right.
found it.
Good old Deke.
There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the
Can
room.
we use this on enemies?
I suggest you practice the wand movements
I doubt it.
first, then you can clear the chairs away.
All right, sounds good. Whoa, this one's kind of weird. All right, just make sure we don't miss anything on the way up. There we are. Evanesco. Yeah, that's kind of a fun one. Fun shape anyways, if you want to call that a shape.
Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs.
Right. Give me a sec here, Professor. Got to get that set up real quick. We'll just put that on Y.
Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in
Dude.
possession of Moonstone.
Oh.
We shall discuss its uses later.
So it
Let's
like
move on.
converts objects into Moonstone. That's kind of
Where
interesting.
in
Revelio.
Merlin's name is that elf?
We got something over here. Dude, I can't run in here. Not yet anyways.
Is that... Goodness. My old school bag.
She's in here
I
finding
wondered
stuff
where
of
that
hers.
had got to.
Waited here for ages. Perhaps you were assigned a few
Can't
more
believe it's
inches
still here.
parchment than you had
I'll
expected.
just take a quick look at
Let me know if you
this.
want to try to meet again.
Give you an
Sincerely,
opportunity
T.
to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
I don't know what that's about, but
Yes,
that's cool, I
Professor.
guess. All right, she's gonna sort of give us free reign here.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
I'm so sorry, ma'am. Terribly, terribly sorry, but that Jack-in-the-Box was awfully scary, I'll be honest. Then we can use, what is it? Evanesco? Yeah, Evanesco. Kind of reminds me of that band Evanescence.
Revelio.
If you know, you know. We got something over here. Maybe a little Accio. Nice, nice, nice. Hop up on this. And we can get up here. Got a little chesticle. Perfect casual uniform is what we
Revelio.
just scooped out of there. And then we've got something else right there. Oh. Okay. Can we get up there this way, maybe? Climb on the luggage? I'm not sure how I meant to get that. Unless...
Levioso.
Could we use this?
Accio.
Oh, if we continue to hold down right trigger, dude, it'll follow us. That would have been nice to know with those little, like, sphere deals that we were trying to put in some divots at that That goblin spot? Okay, that's not gonna work. Oh, and now it's just completely disappeared. Oh, it reset. All right, I'm not gonna worry about it. Let's just keep exploring here.
Revelio.
Need to remember to keep using Revelio as well.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
Definitely does kind of seem a little sketchy.
Stop them!
We're not intruding, bud. Also, there's no.
That's not helpful, you worthless.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's no shot he's gonna be able to support the weight of that sword, dude. Thing was like just as big as his body. Got another note in here. Bit offended the room thought I needed a bath. Cheeky thing. Yeah, that'd be something, right? Get the room of requirement just for it to have a bathtub in there. Like, what are you trying to tell me, room? Look at the lanterns in here.
Revelio.
That is very, very cool. All right, I'm taking my sweet
How
time
does
through
anyone
here,
other than a house elf manage to get around in here?
and I don't think we really need to be. So let's just hurry this along. We'll stop and see if there's, you know, something cool, but for the most part, I think we're just supposed to.
What was that?
Ooh, is that a snitch?
Was that a golden snitch?
I can't actually catch it though, unless I could Accio it. Where'd it go?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
I don't know what you're on about there, pal, but that seemed kind of rude. Go that way as well. I'm gonna cut back this direction. I
Accio.
think. Try to Accio this out of there. There we go. Should have given us just enough room to sneak under here.
Revelio.
Oh, there's a bunch of Quidditch gear in here, dude. Look at this. All the brooms, all the trophies. And then there's some more stuff over there as well, but I'm not sure how we would get into there. Unless... No, we can't just Accio pull that through the beams there. That'd be nice. Go around this way. Can we, like, jump through there? Not a chance. All right, I'm giving up on that spot as well. I feel like maybe we need another spell to get in there to break up those beams or
I
something.
hope that house elf can find us in here.
So that's all we're looking for, right? Is Deke? It's got to be around here somewhere. If I had to guess, probably right in here, since I'm no longer able to run. Oh yeah, look at him up there. Hey, Deke. Your master
Careful.
sent us.
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you.
Unless she's not Deke's
Hello.
master, I guess.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together.
Oh, so
I
that's
mentioned
not.
you to Deke.
They're just friends.
We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley.
Every time they say Deke,
The room of requirement
it just
will
sounds
always
to
be
me
equipped
like
for the
like someone
seeker's
from
needs.
New Zealand is saying
It's
deck.
unplottable, so
you know?
won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deep-seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
This is gonna be so sick. I can already tell. Gotta make sure you wash your Deke, take care of your Deke, rub your Deke, scratch your Deke. That's what's popping into my head every single time I hear that. Maybe I'm just a child. Stroke your Deke. No, that's too far. That's too far. Oh, check that out, dude. It's almost as if there was a room here behind all the junk. the entire time. Yeah, that
You've
is
given yourself
mega cool.
quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space.
Me too, Professor.
And it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
You don't say. We actually have quite a few pieces of clothing that we know nothing about. So let's see if we can figure some stuff out from them, huh?
You'll find plenty of items of clothing.
Oh,
that
it
need
just
to be
auto does it?
identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
Dude, that is super cool. And then the Deke's just washing the floors already. Okay, I want to go into gear then, so I can have a look at what we just got. Oh, baby, now we're talking. And then the only other significant thing we got out of that is going to be this elegant casual uniform. But what's interesting about this one is it has a Scorching 1 trait, which means it'll have increased damage if we use Incendio. So I'm definitely going to put that on, but I don't love the look of it, so we're just going to revert it back to what we had before. All right, Professor, what's next?
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects.
That's where those
I'll teach
spellcrafts come in. From, I think his name was Thomas Brown in Hogsmeade. Go. This is kind of a fun one too. Do the loop-de-loop and pull until your shoes are looking cool.
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft.
Right.
Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier.
Right.
In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
Yeah,
I see.
Moonstone seems really easy to get. So.
Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds easy enough. The conjuring spell. All right, so we need to, once again, get that swapped out. It's going to be that guy right there.
Protego!
That's Protego. It's fine. It's fine. All right, so we need a potion station. Oh, dang, dude. We got, okay, these are all potion stations. They just look different. I'm going to place this small scientific potion station right over here. You can also recolor them, which I think is really, really neat. So I just went with blue for Ravenclaw. But then also you can scroll through the different, like, themes for these potion stations. Next, we're going to need a small potting table.
Well done.
I'm going to put
You
that
can
right
use
over here in this
whenever
corner.
You need to brew potions or grow
Dude,
plants.
this is so
Presuming,
cool.
Of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need
Utility
in Hogsmeade
desk of description.
or outside the castle grounds.
Yeah, there's going to be a
Deke
lot
will be here
that you
to
can do
answer
in
any
here.
questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Okay, you also have to trust your Deke. That's good to know, Professor. I'd like to know more about Deke, of course. Can I use transfiguration magic anywhere? I think I know.
I will be sure to
The
speak
answer
with
to
Deke
that.
if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Sounds good. So Deke must be a free elf, but for one reason or another, he's decided to stick around and hang out with Professor Weasley. which is pretty cool. Kind of thought we were done with Professor Weasley, but
I'm ready for the next lesson,
she's got
Professor.
something else for
Very
us.
well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone.
I got
You can
plenty,
acquire
girl.
it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
Yeah, I should be good. I got like 200 something.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Oh, what? For real? I didn't think it was gonna get like that crazy. I just thought, you know, we'd be able to put other decorations in here. I can admit it's probably not the most fun thing to watch, but there really is a lot to do with the conjuring spells.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste.
Okay,
Let's get
that is
started,
really
shall we?
nice.
Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
You got it, Professor. You got it. Okie dokie, here we go. Seems pretty straightforward, even though there's a loop involved. You know what I mean? The altering spell.
Just
Excellent.
aim your
Okay.
wand
Once again, we need to hop in here, change that.
item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
So we can actually change the floor now, right? If we do that. Well, we could if we had other floors unlocked. There we go.
Nicely
Now we've got
done.
a massive
Now you're ready for
yellow
something
chair
a
over here
little more
for
advanced.
no
You can
reason
use the altering
whatsoever.
spell directly on the room's architecture.
Right, we did
Try
figure
these
that
new
out.
designs on the floor or balcony.
Oh, she's gonna... What? She's gonna give them to us already? There it is.
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
What do you got, Deke? Dude, I changed everything about this room, and it looks way cooler now, which I didn't even think was possible. I didn't think it could get
Professor
much better,
Weasley
you know?
said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I mean, it's fine right now. Natural and earthy, dark and mysterious, moonlit. Let's go natural and earthy.
I'd like the room to feel natural and earthy, as though I'm outdoors.
See what that looks like.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Deke's just gonna use his house elf magic to make it happen. Okay, that's cool. Kind of gives like a green tint
Quite
to
a
the
difference.
air in the room, if
Of
that's
course,
even
you needn't
possible.
keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learned a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be something I'll spend a ton of time on. Just like tweaking it, making it look cool. But I'm not sure I'll include all of that in the episodes. I know it's a bit boring to watch. There's not really much to see. Wait, so we're just getting another new room? What did we ask? Did we ask for more space and another? Dude, this place is sick. This place is insane.
An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Awesome. Something I never understood about the Room of Requirements. Is it, like, we're not the only one that can utilize this space, you know? Are there multiple rooms within the room of requirement for multiple students? Just don't really know how that works. Oh, okay, so something nice about this, actually. If we set this to the same floor we're using elsewhere, and then match our colors, you know, for our color scheme, we can just hold A, and it will apply that theme to every other room in here. I don't know if it'll work for the walls, though. I think that was just the flooring. So now, if we do the same thing... Whoops, wrong spell. If we do the same thing over here to these walls, and change the color of them as well, holding A, there it is. There it is. Oh my god, it looks so nice, dude. It looks so nice. Originally, I kind of thought this looked a little too Slytherin, but it's growing on me. It really is. And we've just got some additional decorations in here. God, this is cool. This is really, really cool. I decided to plant some Dittany over here just so we could actually utilize our potting table. But I think that's just about all we can do in here for right now. Next, though, sounds like Sebastian actually wants to teach us a new spell.
Over here.
Over where? Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, there you are. What's going on, Seabass?
Sebastian,
Good to see you, man.
It's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Kind of
Did
forgot
you
about
find
that.
what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place.
Okay.
This way.
Seabass, back at it again. Bad boy Seabass.
There's a secret passage
back at it
just
again.
here.
It's well disguised.
Okay, he called it the Undercroft. It sounds cool. It's like a clock? Okay, just like that. Don't even need to say anything. Just the wave of a wand and she opens right up.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that
pretty cool.
infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again.
Oh, Seabass.
I should tell you.
Oh, unidentified
I swore
face
to
item.
Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us.
Okay.
He
Seabass,
never
if you
confides in
only
anyone.
knew.
Revelio.
But he's trusted me since the day we
If you
met.
only knew we just
I
found
wouldn't want to jeopardize that.
the room of requirement.
We used
It's
to
a
sneak
little
in
better than this
daily.
spot, but
Never been short.
still a cool place. All right. So what are we doing here exactly?
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts.
I see.
Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise
We have a
forbidden
better
spells.
spot.
Really?
I wish
Like
I
what?
could tell him.
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
What?
A proper magical education ought to
Yeah.
include all magic.
We should
My
know
thoughts
everything.
exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
Okay. Sounds
It
good to
may
me.
take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Confringo. Ooh, yeah, it looks cool. Confringo. And there we are. Easy. So another, like, offensive, damaging spell.
You're getting it.
That'll
Ready
come in
to
handy.
actually try it out?
Yeah, give me 1 sec here, Seabass. I gotta just put it on something. Is it this guy? Confringo. Oh, dude, it's like a fireball. I'm interested.
Stick to the targets, though.
Confringo.
Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those
This
candelabras.
thing is so sick.
Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo... Nice work. How's it feel?
That is really
It's
cool.
a tad hot.
You'll get used
That
to
is
it.
really, really cool. So we can just light
it.
anything that could be set
think
on
I've got
fire
it.
now.
Well done.
Pretty sure we can do that. Incendio we could do before, but as we found out, it has 0 range. So this is better than that.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
I'm ready for more spells like
This
this.
is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
Can he teach
There's
us
more
more?
where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library.
Some pages.
Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you.
You're a
I'll
bright
tell
boy,
you what I can.
Seabass.
Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key that...
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
I'm really not ready to tell him everything. Because remember, we still promised Fig that we wouldn't talk about it to anyone. So until
The book I
Fig
found in the
gives
restricted
us the
section was
go-ahead,
missing some pages. That's about it.
I'm going to hold back,
Pity.
even from Seabass.
Didn't think you'd disappoint me with so vague an answer.
Sorry, dude.
I suppose with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us.
All right, so not even
When I head to
Ominous
Feldcroft,
can know.
I'll send you an owl.
Sounds good. Okay. Only objective now is just to leave the Undercroft. So we'll do exactly that. Uh-oh.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
I was hoping we
Oh,
could just
hello.
sneak by.
Ominous, isn't it? I believe you have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
I stumbled upon it.
That room's called the Undercroft.
Seabass didn't throw us under the bus. I'm not going to throw
well,
him under
I was
it.
exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
All right, chill out.
You needn't threaten me.
It's all good,
I'm not
man.
going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Sassy.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help.
I don't know if I
Sebastian
like
is going
Ominous.
to get an earful about this.
His name is cool, but that's about the only cool thing about him, I'll be honest. Got another little side quest down here. We'll just initiate it. We'll probably not...
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small,
You
What's
wanted
up,
to speak
Duncan?
with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've
looks
heard
like Harry.
all about you, of course.
Just the glasses.
Confronting trolls and dragons.
Why thank you? I guess it's not
I
really a
suppose it must seem
response to
that
that,
way.
is it?
I'm not sure it's justified. It's often been a matter of circumstance.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
He's afraid of puffskeins, dude? They're like little cotton balls, and they're adorable. What's
They're
there
adorable.
to be
Why would you be afraid of a puffskein?
of?
They seem adorable until one sticks its tongue up your nose. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins
Most
to be,
small dogs do
I'm
that.
beginning to get a reputation as a coward.
It's not that
Some
big
have
of a
even
deal.
taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor.
This
Yes.
say what now?
Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
Okay. Yeah. I'll
Very
let you
well.
know.
If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Excellent. We love that. We love people in our debt, don't we? Sounds like Professor Garlic is wanting to teach us Wingardium Leviosa. But
I
first,
was hoping to see
I'd like
you.
to report back to Professor Fig. This is the main
You're back.
storyline. That's what I really want to
Finally.
focus on today.
Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor, so much happened while you were away. Your friend, Mr. Ollivander, sent me an owl asking for help finding an heirloom wand that was stolen from him.
He did he?
And so I went to the owlery like he said, and there were all these statues.
What do you mean, statues? In the owlery?
Yes, which led me to a secret hideout where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago.
It's a lot to take in,
Anyway,
Professor.
he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Right, we need to report back to Percival Rackham now.
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham.
Whoa!
I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him. Revelio.
Make sure there's no treasure in here that we didn't notice before. But here we are, back at the map chamber.
To think it was beneath us all this time.
What's your cape doing there, Professor Fig? I love that, dude. The cape physics are just a little wonky sometimes. It's kind of funny. I'm sure it'll be patched, you know, later on down the line, but...
This looks promising.
Yep, I would say that did something. Oh, weird, and when you walk on it, it looks like you're walking on water.
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here...
No way.
The Forbidden Forest.
I guess it is called the map chamber, isn't it?
Of course.
That makes sense now.
Hogwarts. It's magnificent.
That is really cool. Kind of trippy, also. Because you're, like, floating above this map.
If only you were here to see this.
Oh, his wife. Yeah, that's rough, man. Feel for you.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this
What
is
you doing
my
there, Professor?
mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
I think so? I'm just gonna say I do.
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key and of trials you'd
Oh,
created
right, they
for
were
one
like
who could see
creating
traces of
the
ancient
room
magic.
or whatever.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves.
It's kind of unfortunate.
The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
I mean, that makes sense.
Shall we have a look?
Professor Fig couldn't even see, like, the orbs and stuff that were on the map.
Tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It
Maybe?
looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
All right,
I'll find
sounds
you
good.
at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful.
It's not the
And do not
owlry,
tell
right?
anyone where you're going.
I mean, it could be. That tower right there? Is this... Well, no, the owlry is closer to Hogwarts than that. I've decided to save Percival Rackham's first trial for the next episode. So now, we're gonna make our way down to the hidden herbology corridor, assuming that we can find it fairly easily. Should just be down this staircase to our left.
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling.
Yep. All right. So we need a fire spell. Actually, we have one.
Confringo!
Confringo. Kind of forgot about that, honestly. We just learned it. Okie
This
dokie
must be the
then.
entrance to the hidden herbology corridor.
This looks spooky.
Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
Big brain. Big brain. 10,000 IQ right here. Lumos. Look at that. What was it called? Devil's something? Nasty stuff. It reminds me of a snake. There's two things I really don't like. Snakes and spiders. Guess we can probably just continue to walk around with Lumos out. It's probably not going to hurt anything.
Revelio.
Ooh, here we go.
Confringo.
Something to light on fire. Got a torch right there. Did that do anything for us, though? Perhaps if we light all three of them. Oh, that's going to keep the devil's stuff away from us. We can search this chest. A sleek school cloak. Dude, nothing compares to our current fit, though, I'll be honest. We've got a pretty dope attire at the moment. Okay, Lumos again. Keep this nasty vine away from us.
Revelio.
There's gotta be some other stuff in here. Oh! Okay, if we use Revelio, it's gonna put Lumos away, or it's gonna put our wand away, more specifically. What can we do over here?
Confringo.
Something cool? Oh yeah, just smash it.
Confringo.
Just blow it up.
Seems the Devil's
Down
Snare
for
was
that.
protecting a chest of some kind.
Just gotta light these. Not able to light those just yet. There's that one, and the final one. Got him. Okay. Let's try to go around the water. Fringed brush stroke scarf.
Revelio.
And that's it. All right, just a chest. Just a chest over here. Got another torch right here. Leading us into
Lumos.
another doorway.
I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery.
Oh my... Dude! That thing looks terrifying. That could swallow you whole easily. Okay, but we've got a couple of galleons here. Might as well
Revelio.
collect those, am I right? And then
Leviosa.
you, wrong spell,
Confringo.
need to get lit on fire,
Lumos.
but we have to get close enough first.
Confringo.
I'm expecting it to be something where we have to light all
Lumos.
these on fire, and then something else will happen as a result of
Confringo.
that. But I have no idea. Maybe it's just to keep the devil's stuff at bay. So how do we walk up to this and pick one of them? Because I feel like it's just gonna eat me. No, I guess not. Okay, that was surprisingly easy.
Levioso.
Let's light this as well. And over here, there looks to be a ladder. That's probably, a secret entrance into the above greenhouses. There we are. Now we're pretty close to Madame Garlick's, or Professor Garlick's classroom, I would think. We've got more venomous tentacula in here. Don't mind if I do. We actually need that for Professor Garlick. So she'll teach us Wingardium Leviosa. Got a little chesticle in here as well. Dude, it's dark. Another unidentified
Lumos.
face item. It's very, very dark in here. Let's grab as many of those things as we can. More is probably not a bad thing. Oh, that's where we just came from. Got you. Now we can report
Have you
back
found
to
anything to
Puffskein Duncan,
prove my
or
bravery yet?
whatever people were
Hello,
calling him.
Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula.
It was
It's
actually
even more than I
way
expected.
bigger than the other ones in the
I
greenhouse.
knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
You're welcome. Happy to
Of
help.
course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Duncan for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was.
I mean,
Thank you again, and have a good day.
Tell you the truth,
I know I will.
nobody's gonna believe that you actually
Thank
went
you
down
for
there
all of your
and
help.
got that anyways.
No more Puffskein Duncan.
They're
for
immediately
me.
gonna know that you had somebody help you. Just being honest. So, ladies and gents, I think that's probably where we're gonna
I'd
wind
better
things
keep an eye
down
on
at
high places around the school for
for
Zenobia's
today. But once
gobstones.
again, if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, leave a comment, help support the dream by smashing that subscribe button, and I will see you in
Accio.
the next one.
Well,
Thanks so
that's
much
one
for
of
watching,
Zenobia's
guys.
gobstones.
Peace.